and try to surge forward.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Navy will go back on the attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Navy quick to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Navy will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down here for the offense. Sticks it in his belly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Judicials are on the move.
Gain of 1. Good enough for a first down.
Motion from the back. Here comes the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Trying play action. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Chapman. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Floats it out in space. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Navy now facing third and short. Handoff from the gun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Toss sweep to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. They'll try the run. Turning it on! They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
On the option. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. After the run, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Goes to the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Navy will have to punt it away.
Offense facing 4th down.
Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Kent. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Right on the money.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Chapman. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Hogs it downfield. Finds space on the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Navy will have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They want to run this quarterback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Navy offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Pulls it in, it's Howard.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Sends it back in motion. The option look. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll try read option left on 2nd down. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kick is in the air. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, midshipman! And that one will give him the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 21 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll go to the toss. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Navy quick to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Finds the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Working that left side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Chapman. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Handoff to the lone back. Nice move there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They feed him again. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Trying to bull his way in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Horvat. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's wrestled to the ground. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And the returner goes down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Judicials are in the hurry up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And Navy will go back on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
That's a first down for the offense.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it